Hello, and welcome to another vlog. I hope everyone's enjoying the nice summer weather. Anyway, this month's theme is power soccer, or Powerchair football, which is essentially the wheelchair equivalent of soccer. The main difference being instead of kicking the ball around with your foot, you push it around with your wheelchair. Now, obviously, there's a lot more to the game than that, but that's the general idea of the sport. Now, I myself have only ever played power soccer one time, about 5 years ago, and although I really enjoyed it, that hardly makes me an expert on the game. So I thought I'd reach out to my good friend Cody Rogers, who is an avid power soccer player, to see what he had to say. And he sent me a short write-up talking a little bit about his experience playing power soccer in the United DFC Powerchair Soccer League. So I'd like to share with you what he wrote. He says, "Power soccer has ended for the summer season. This was my first experience with organized sports since junior high. As somebody with a disability who uses a power wheelchair for everyday life, I never had the opportunity to play sports with other people in wheelchairs. I'd always play with my able-bodied friends and classmates, which was always fun, but it was sometimes hard keeping up. Sure, I made a few saves here and there and some good defensive plays, but I never really felt competitive with anybody. Now that I've joined United DFC Powerchair Soccer, I finally feel like I'm playing with people on my own level. I think I might even be one of the better players, if I do say so myself. I have everything that comes with sports now, the camaraderie and working as a team, and more self-confidence too. So if you want to come join us, please feel free to come check us out. We start back up in the fall sometime. Our coaches are great and will help you with anything you need." Thank you, Cody, for that great testimonial. And as you can see from what Cody wrote, power soccer is a very inclusive sport for people with disabilities. Now, you may be wondering how power soccer came to be. So I'd like to talk a little bit about the history of power soccer. So power soccer was invented in the year 1979 in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, when a physiotherapist rolled a large exercise ball across the floor to a group of electric wheelchair users. And it was originally called motorball. Meanwhile, in France, a similar sport was also being developed. Now, over the years, the sport slowly grew and evolved, gaining popularity along the way, and more countries began to start their own power soccer leagues and associations. But Canada remained a leader in the development of the sport. Then in 2005, the Federation of International Powerchair Football Associations, or FIFA, was created to serve as the governing body for power soccer worldwide. Fast forward to 2019, and powerchair football is now an international sport that is played in 27 countries around the world. And the sport continues to grow, paving the way for more people with disabilities, particularly those who use power wheelchairs, such as Cody, to participate in organized sports, which is a good thing. Fun fact, John Nice of the Vancouver Lightning power soccer team holds the record for being the longest active power soccer player, and he played power soccer for a total of 33 years, which is obviously a very long time. So that's the story of powerchair football. And like I said, as you can see, it is a very inclusive sport for people with disabilities, and it's paving the way for them to participate in organized sports and enjoy that form of recreation, just like their abled counterparts, which is good because there aren't many sports for people in power wheelchairs. There's a lot of wheelchair sports, but very few of them are designed for power wheelchairs, but power soccer is. And like I said, I have played it before and it is very fun. So that's just a brief overview of the game of power soccer. Now, later this month, I'll be releasing a video in which I'll talk more about what powerchair football is, how it works, and why it's important. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see that video. And as always, if you enjoyed today's vlog and you want to see more videos like this one, then please support me on Patreon. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you in a couple weeks.